Let's help Astrid fizz out. We have cut pieces of cardboard, however the picket fence will have to be used. Some other part of the video. Now let's focus on this. So, first of all, I'm going to mark the pieces. When the pieces are marked for whatever area this dollhouse is, that helps you know where to put the walls or where not to put the walls. But I'm still going to foam adhesive the areas after. Let's now test out the height with Astrid Fizz just to make sure it's just right for her, and that's the height we are going for. However, I have marked out the area where to cut the cardboard, and here I have added markings for areas A and B, and on the dining area floor, so I could keep this pattern of where should I stitch the walls and to help you not get it confused. So we are going to stitch the cardboard. However, you may want to do it under adult supervision since that can be very sharp. So, let's do this. And after this, you should have something like this. But I have added another floor. You can make a roof out of it, but there's like a staircase thing. That's the way I will use the picket fence in it. And I've added it for the second floor, but it's all going to be balcony. But however, this is your dollhouse, do what you want. But that's my choice. So I'm going to attach the picket fence as a ladder to the upstairs, but I'm going to cut off these areas to make it look more like a ladder and less like a picket fence. My scissors are actually doing it. However, you can be as creative as you want. Now it looks like a ladder, but to attach it, I will stitch it on. And then for the plastic part, I'm going to use an old file folder that is transparent so we can use it for a window. And we're going to recycle the old file anyways. So that's done. You see the foam adhesives there and the press stud. The press stud holds it in place while the window has been foam adhesived for a tropical pattern. And now I have foam adhesived on some walls to break up the windows. However, the top floor needs to be safer. And I still want to put a hammock on it. Now I have a balcony, top floor. However, I would add wooden planks to the balcony, a hammock, and paint the wood onto the balcony to make it look less like plastic and more like pink wood. And I've added ruffly ribbon to make it prettier. But we still have to do the hammock though. And look how foam adhesive is the bottom floor, but we're going to add flooring and wallpaper so you won't even notice it in the end. However, the hammock, I'm still stitching those ruffles. So I do a ruffly stitch all over the unfinished areas like this. Fold it, stitch it, and it's perfect for ostrich fizz in size. However, I would add a roof to it, which today in March 2023 it did not hold up, but this footage was made in July 2022 anyways. So it did have the roof on it, but it fell apart. It did not age well. And here it is in March 2023. Well, in July 2022, yes, it did have this wallpaper and flooring, but it's still in good condition. But we need to give it a bit of TLC with a new roof. Maybe more options for furniture. But the glitter on the plastic is still holding up March 2022, which is impressive. I have varnished it. If I didn't, it would peel off now. So, since we are in March 2023, well, feelings change, my skill level changes and everything. So, I have improved in skill level. I'm still going to keep the July 2022 video that lasted 1 hour on YouTube, because this isn't about, hey, let's be cool and do this. No, it's not about that. It's more about improving in progress. So, I think we need a sturdier roof that will hold up longer, because that one that I did is not there anymore and this doesn't look safe. So let's fix this. However, the other parts are doing well. Well, one of the first things I would change here is, well, the floor area. Even though it does look good at this side, it doesn't carry over to this side, which I'm planning to fix. However, the extendable floor area, I want it to be removable, so when I close this, it's not going to be visible here. And it will work better for filming and stop motion animations inside the house. And no one will ever notice how small it is. But the first thing is to make sure the area is right, because I want it to fit all the way, so I may have to round up the edges with the scissors. It doesn't fully carry over to this, but it's fine. But I still want to make it removable. Here was a foam adhesive. We don't need that anymore here. It was just here to annoy me. So now let's just do something like stitch press studs to it, so it's easy to remove and put back on again. The press studs have been stitched. Now it's time to test out the floor piece and assemble it all together. Looks good as long as you don't pay attention to this here. We zoom in, it looks perfect. However, the floor could use more color. For the floor, I've added pink wooden planks. However, this room can become lots of other rooms, and I'll show you in photographs. So, on Thursday of 30th of March, I took it to college because I get bored if there's nothing else to do. So, while I was bored, I done things for it. Meanwhile, however, the glitter glue that was originally there peeled off, so I had to give it fresh new layers of glitter glue. I know it's not going to last, but oh well. At least I'm going to keep doing this to maintain this dollhouse once in a while. There was supposed to be pink wooden planks, but that came off. But anyways, because I'm planning a new series, a stop motion animation series, Nicholas Mello in Tropical Lychee Island or something like that. So, to show that this is a tropical house in a resort, I may have to change the sign, but I'm not going to change the size of this dollhouse. It will be like this. However, there was meant to be a roof, but let's look at the parts where I made the top floor. Well, think of something there. I'm not going to glitter up the top floor windows, but that's okay. For the upstairs area, I'm going to put some of these sticks here, a window here, and something that can open and close. So I can still have access to it, and so will the dolls have access to this area. However, it will be something where they can have fresh air and still be safer for the dolls, and it will not be them falling off the hammock as it did actually. And that will also make the new roof sturdier and hold up better with time. I actually stapled it because I thought it would be easier, yet hold up better than the foam adhesives. I would still have to paint these pieces of cardboard, but at least it looks sturdier for a roof. So, I still want to keep it a balcony, but more of like a built-in balcony. This part ripped here, so I had to do even more stapling. Hopefully this will hold up, and it's foam adhesive as well. And I foam adhesived in some wallpaper that I'm going to color later. And I have painted those cardboard areas, added plastic for the windows. Well, this one can open, but this one not. This one is a window, but this one is a window. But still would those have still access here. But here I hadn't built in that area, but maybe I will not build it in too much. Maybe just add some greenery or plants or trees around the area. Maybe like climbing plants to decorate it with, because I still want them to have fresh air. I thought about the roof, and I've decided to go for this brown roof. It is done with some card, foam adhesives, and tape. I know this may not be an everlasting solution to keep it in, but at least it will hold up the series. Nicholas Mellow Tropical Lychee Island Mystery. And I fixed the hammock. It had some plastic thread rolls, but that didn't look very hammock, so decided to remove the thread rolls from the hammock and instead make it look more like a hammock with a ribbon, which is actually a better idea. I've stitched it, even though the stitching lasts very long time. I'm not sure if it's an everlasting solution, but okay. Cause this is a cardboard dollhouse. The cardboard will not be an everlasting dollhouse anyways. So yep. And Szewczak, that's the finished dollhouse. For Nicholas Mellow Tropical Lychee Island Mystery Series. And what do you think of it now? Have added a sturdier roof. It isn't 100% sturdy, but at least it will hold up the stop motion animation series making of Nicholas Mellow, Tropical Lychee, Island Mystery. But after the series, I may do another revamp of it. Please let me know. And bye, Szewczak. See you in another episode. And please tell me what you think of this. Bye!